Good morning, Montfortians. How are you all? So, our next chapter in grammar is chapter number 15, subject and predicate. Once again, chapter number 15, subject and predicate. Students, just as a train needs an engine and compartments to run itself, so a sentence also has to be complete. A train cannot either run without an engine or without a compartment. So it needs both. So a complete sentence also needs two parts. It needs subject and a predicate. Without any one of them, the sentence is not complete. So a complete sentence needs a subject and a predicate. Now let's learn what is subject and what is predicate. Subject. Subject is the naming part of the sentence. That is, it tells who or what the sentence is about. So it is the naming part. It answers who or what the sentence is. And predicate tells us more about the subject. What is the subject doing? Okay, what is the subject is or what is the subject doing? Students, one hint to identify predicate is that predicate always contains a verb. Okay, and it is the telling part. It tells more about the subject. And subject, it tells who or what the sentence is. So the naming part of a sentence is the subject. It answers two things, who or what. And predicate, the telling part of a sentence is predicate. It starts with a verb and has action in it. So through this you can identify the predicate, that it always has an action word in it. Action word means verbs. Predicate always has a verb in it. Now let us look at some examples for your clarification. I have written some sentences in which subject is written with red and predicate with blue. But first understand why it is. First example is Taylor reads every afternoon. Now students, two questions you have to answer. First, who, and second, what is the verb in this sentence? So Taylor reads every afternoon. Who reads every afternoon? Taylor. So who part is subject. So Taylor is the subject. Now what he reads or what is the subject doing is the predicate. So reads every afternoon is the predicate. Now student, see, predicate is having a verb here. Reads is a action. Reading is a action. So it always has a action. Second, the spider spins a web. Again, ask yourself, who spins a web? The spider. So the spider will be subject and spins a web will be predicate. Again, it is having an action, spin, predicate. Third, Max and Ben are in the third grade. Again, ask yourself a question, students. Who are in the third grade? Max and Ben. So who part will be the subject? So Max and Ben will be the subject. Are in the third grade will be the verb. Fourth one, all the kids in the school laughed. Again a question, who laughed? All the kids in the school. So who part will be the subject and laughed will be the predicate. See, again predicate is having an action, that is laughed. So a complete sentence needs two things, subject and a predicate. Subject is the naming part. It tells who or what the sentence is about. And predicate is the telling part, which tells us more about the subject. And students, one important thing, predicate always has an action word or a verb in it. Thank you.